Hey, what's going on everybody? This is Just Add Misplay. Today we're going to go over my favorite red, light, and blue cards. Before we get started, I just want to give a big thank you to all the veterans and families of veterans who have served and are still serving the country. Be safe out there and have a happy Memorial Day. Cheers. So let's dive right in. Starting off with red, my pet card in red for Flesh and Blood is definitely Crippling Crush. Crippling Crush means a lot to me. It's the first Majestic that I ever opened from Welcome to Wraith Unlimited. I actually opened a Heart of Fyendel a couple packs before that, and in that same box I pulled 2 Crippling Crush. So to me, it's always got a special place in my heart, and it always feels so good whenever I play a Crippling Crush. And the effect is just insane, making the opponent discard 2 cards, and for them to prevent that, they're usually throwing away a lot of cards in their hand anyway. It's just a really sweet card, and it definitely pushed me to play Bravo, and it was a great decision. I'm really happy that I pulled that card. For Magic the Gathering, my favorite red card has got to be Sunbird's Invocation. Now, the card's a little bit janky. Whenever you cast a card with Sunbird's Invocation in play, you actually get to cast a second card from the top of your library equal to its mana cost or less. So you essentially get to play a spell for free. It's really cool. It's a little bit janky, but like I said, it's a lot of fun to play. My favorite light card right now is definitely Soul Shield. It's pretty sweet. It costs 2, it's yellow, and you pitch it for 6 defense. It's a 6 block that whenever you block with it and the spell resolves, it goes into your hero's soul. It's really good. I love it. I love seeing it in the Prism decks. I don't know if many Boltons run it right now, but I really like the fact that you can pitch a card, play it to block, and you're blocking 6 damage. That's gonna make a huge difference. And then after that resolves, it's going into the hero's soul. It just has so much upside, and I love it. And the artwork's really great. And for Magic the Gathering, my white card, or light card, however you want to say it, has got to be Lapse of Certainty. So I first started playing Magic the Gathering back when Conflux came out, and it was like the Shards of Alara block. Really fun set to play with. I thought it was awesome how a lot of cards had more than one color on the card. It was a great time to get into Magic the Gathering. And there was this mono white card called Lapse of Certainty, and it countered a spell, but instead of countering it, it puts it on top of the opponent's library. So to me, I just thought that was so cool, because white doesn't really have counter spells. I mean, they have Mana Tithe. Who's running Mana Tithe? So anyway, I played Lapse of Certainty, and I remember countering my opponent's spell during a at-home draft that I had, and it wasn't a very powerful spell that I countered. It was only like a 3-drop, and it went right back on top of their deck, and they just drew it next turn, and it wasn't like a game-changing spell. So I don't know, I thought that was really cool, putting them a turn behind essentially just for them to play a weak 2/2 for 3 mana or whatever it is. So it's like a sleeper card. It's also a pet card of mine because, like I said, when I started playing Magic, it was like the first white counterspell that I saw. I thought it was really cool. My favorite blue card in Flesh and Blood right now has got to be Pursuit of Knowledge. Pursuit of Knowledge, I feel, is kind of like a sleeper card right now. Whenever it hits at the end of your turn, your hero gains +1 intelligence, which is really powerful. That essentially gives you another card at the end of your turn, which is really good. One card can make all the difference in Flesh and Blood. It only costs 2 to play, and it pitches for 3. So if you're not able to use that right now, you can just pitch it for 3 resources, which is awesome. And then on top of that, I feel like it really shines in decks where you're playing a bunch of cards with Go Again. So you play like 1 or 2 cards with Go Again, and then you finish up the end of your turn with a Pursuit of Knowledge, and it just feels really good. Check it out if you get a chance. And then my all-time favorite card in Magic the Gathering, mono blue, has gotta be Spark Double. This card is insane. From the minute it was printed in War of the Spark, I saw it and I was like, wait, that card does what? It gets to copy planeswalkers, or can copy any creature, and it can copy legendary creatures and they don't die. Like, it it's so good. And whatever you copy, it gets an additional counter. It could be a loyalty counter if it's a planeswalker, or it's a +1/+1 counter if you copy like your commander. To me, that card is just so good, and for 4 mana, it's worth it. It's such a great card, and it's a lot of fun. Like to have like 2 of the same planeswalkers in play while you're playing it is just awesome. So to round out this video, I think I should throw in a card that has all 3 colors, red, light, and blue. And my favorite multicolored card that has all 3 colors is Elsha the Infinite. This card is pretty sweet. It costs 5 total to play, but once it's on the battlefield, you get to reveal the top card of your library whenever you want. And if it's a non-creature, non-land card, you can play it as though it had flash. So this is giving your sorceries, your planeswalkers flash, and just flash them in at the end of turn. It's really good. And then on top of that, she has prowess. So you can just keep slinging spells, and then all of a sudden you got this 8/8 creature attacking. I don't know, it's really good. It's a great card. It's powerful, and it helps you filter through your deck. There's people that are trying to make it work in CEDH. I haven't tried it yet, but I think I might. I think this is the video that I kind of convinced myself to go in that direction. So we'll see. I'm definitely more of a casual player, so maybe I'll just make it a powerful non-CEDH, like just go right before that barrier, you know. I don't have any CEDH decks. Maybe I'll just make one to have around. Who knows? Once again, cheers. Be safe. Have a happy Memorial Day. Thanks for watching. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like my content and want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You can also hit the like button. It goes a long way, and it really helps out a lot. You can find me on Twitch at JustAddMisplay. Thanks again for your support, and we'll see you in the next video.